All right, we are live and testing our meeting summary software today on some Sugar House meetings. This is Matt Larson, head of quality control for our hometown public meeting summaries. Get my levels right here. Hold on a sec. All right. So yeah, the idea here is I'm going to be live streaming the QC and narrating what I'm finding as I go along, and then we'll summarize this whole quality control process in a follow-up. So start by sharing. I guess I'm going to want to do the entire window. Kind of have to do the tab in order to share audio. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, well, got that monthly meeting here. So I think that's the right one. Share that. Actually, guys, bring that over here. Get rid of this stuff. So this is a meeting I went to this week on Wednesday. Met some folks. I'm planning to send over some examples of the summaries I'm able to do here. But yeah, I really want to get to the bottom of this because I'm having some quality issues on a couple things. Speakers' names is one kind of ongoing issue. Let's just switch it up here. Speakers' names, having the right name on the right speaker, and also some timestamp issues. So let's see where we're at with this because I've rerun the summary a couple times and it's definitely getting better.
All right, guys, we're going to get started. We mustn't be talking about Sizzler tonight because we don't have a huge crowd. Thanks for taking the time to come tonight. Just wanted to mention a couple of things. The Heart team's not coming tonight, so we should...
What is the Heart team? I have no idea. Let's see if it's in here. I don't even know if that's Heart team Sugar House. Oh, let's just search for... Well, you're not seeing what I'm searching, but I'm just going to do a Google search for Heart Team Sugar House Salt Lake City. The Heart Team. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that in there because I don't know what he actually said, and I don't want to change it. And it might be a good chance to catch what he was actually saying when I send it to
quickly through everything. There's a fundraiser for Sarah Young tomorrow at Sugar. I'm going to have Hannah come up because she's been working her ass off on Sugar Fest. Yeah. And Julie, too. Okay, well, Julie right here has been amazing with this. So I'm going to have Hannah talk about it.
You aren't made out of sugar.
Is her off already? All right.
Quickly through everything.
We need to update this. Okay, so let's switch over to the summary. I want to share this instead. All right. So I added that. Is this updated yet? Details about the events and post. It looks good. Whoa, that's way out of order. What? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is weird. I'm definitely having quality issues here that we're going to need to address. First couple minutes in all these versions looks fine.
For Sugar Fest on Saturday. I hope all of you are coming. We'll be there starting at 11 a.m. on the plaza.
Pretty quickly through everything. There's a fundraiser for Sarah Young tomorrow at Sugar House Station. 5:30 to 7. Is that right? Last one. I'm gonna have Hannah come up because she's been working her ass off on Sugarfest. Yeah, and Julie too. Okay,
How
well,
many
Julie
times I have
right
to
here has
say?
been amazing with this. So
All right,
I'm gonna have Hannah talk about it.
let's regenerate again with that prompt. Let's see, timestamps, meeting minutes. Yeah, so this is the custom prompt for this meeting, which a lot of this I'm copying over into the prompt for the channel. Just a few people's names and their spelling. This, please include all topics and subtopics in the summary, because my topics are great. I mean, whoops. Let's see if I can look at this in another tab. Just looking at topics. And yeah, let's share this tab instead. So topics, I mean, QC in the topics is probably going to be create article. Yeah. These
All
are
right, guys, we're gonna
For Sugarfest on Saturday. Music at all of your favorite spots throughout the night until 11 p.m. It'll be a long day. We have a lot of questions. The passport thing. Slides tonight. So I've been busy doing Sugarfest stuff. But luckily, that means there's not too much going on. We're going to hear from Public Lands a little bit later about Fairmont Park, which I feel like is the most important thing right now. Hey, you raised your hand. We'll go for hand raising. Yes. Ace Fund, that is correct. One sticker for you. One sticker for you.
It's not
Next question. Public Land released some plans for Fairmont Park. How many plans are there, and how can you submit feedback on those plans? We got a tie. We'll go Sarah. Correct. Grant fund. Hey, you raised your. It starts accepting applications
really happy.
on Saturday. We hired a local artist to design some stickers. Judy already has one. And I have 3 right here, and we're going to do a quick pop quiz. And anyone who answers questions gets a sticker. This might be hard, too, because this is from what I talked about last month. There is a grant fund in the mayor's office that opens today that starts accepting applications.
Okay. More issues keep popping up on me. So,
Slides tonight. So I've been busy doing Sugarfest stuff. But luckily, that means there's not too much going on. We're going to hear from Public Lands a little bit later about Fairmont Park, which I feel like is the most important thing right now. But I wanted to show you guys some stickers that we're going to have at the city booth on Saturday. We hired a local.
Okay.
Not bad.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Were you?
Let's see.
Hey, I'm talking like a rock star. I gotta tell you.
That guy was super nervous. All right. Update that. Let's check it out. Okay. See, I like this more. Sugarfest update. Okay, that's good. She was
For
definitely
Sugarfest on
that was
Saturday.
her thing.
I hope all of you are coming. We'll be there starting at 11 a.m. on the plaza. But then live music at all of your favorite spots throughout the night until 11 p.m. It'll be a long day. Might be a little rainy, but come anyway. You aren't made out of sugar. It's going to be a really good time. We have a lot of posters left over. We slides tonight. So I've been busy doing Sugarfest stuff. But luckily, that means there's not too much going on. We're going to hear from Public Lands a little bit later about Fairmont Park, which I feel like is the most important thing right now. But I wanted to show you guys some stickers that we're going to have at the city booth on Saturday. We hired a local artist to design some stickers. Judy already has one. And I have 3 right here, and we're going to do a quick pop quiz. And anyone who answers questions gets a sticker. This might be hard, too, because this is from what I talked about last month. There is a grant fund in the mayor's office that opens today, that starts accepting applications today. What is that grant fund?
What is the grade?
Hey, you raised your hand. We'll go for hand raising. Yes. Ace Fund, that is correct. One sticker for you. One sticker for you. Next question. Public Lands has released some plans for Fairmont Park. How many plans are there, and how can you submit feedback on those plans? We got a tie. We'll go Sarah. Correct. Perfect. Last question. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Raise your hand if you spent money at a sugar house business in the last week. Keep your hand up if you spent more than $20. More than $50. There's a lot of hands up. More than, we're not talking about Chick-fil-A either. We're not talking about Smith's. More than $70? Keep your hand up. Whoa, we got some big spenders. More than $90? You guys, I only have one sticker. More than $100. Keep your hand up. How?
Okay.
More than $125?
I feel like this section is kind of all over the place. This Hannah is talking about many different things. She's going back and forth between Sugarfest and like some of the things that are going to be spoken about later, the Fairmount Park update, but she's not really given the update here. I don't like that summary. This grant, this ACE Fund grant, Salt Lake City. I don't even know what this is for. Arts, culture, and entertainment. Yeah, this is not related to that. So, they kind of bundled all this in here. The grant fund, the public lands. But these aren't neither of these are updates on Fairmount Park. This is a quiz question about Fairmount Park, and this was a quiz question about a cultural grant that just opened up today. So, yeah, this is incorrect. Reported on new grant funding available for public land improvements in Fairmount Park. Incorrect. Incorrect. All right, let's just switch over, share this tab so I can see. Correction is there was a grant fund brought up for cultural experiences, ACE, and separately there was a update on there was a quiz question on Fairmount Park, but not even really an update. That comes later in the meeting. All right, let's put that in quotes. Reported on grant fund. Cool. So now let's grab. I do want to get this meeting link. Draft QC in progress. MCL. All right, let's switch back. Okay, that's better.
We're keeping them up. More than 150?
Yeah, I don't think
How y'all doing? Were you?
this guy definitely
Hey, I'm talking like a rock star, I gotta tell you.
had a major.
So first off, I want to point out that I am not.
I'm gonna let you know for sure before. Danny, can I put my?
Sam Fallows? Is that his name?
I'm gonna go over it right now. Not that anybody here cares that much, I know, but no. I'm just joking. It's a joke. Okay, yeah. So first of all, where I've been for the last little while. So yeah, we did the sergeant testing, and the way it works within the department is you test for the position.
Cool.
They rank you, and you're on an active list that's good for at least a year. And then as openings come open, then they backfill through that. So
Detective.
currently we have between 8 and 9 spots that are open right now. I am number 10 on the list, so I did well. That's good. So
Let's add this Sam Fallows to our who's who. Sam Fallows, SLC police, community liaison. Is that spelled correct? Liaison officers. Officer. All right, update that. I think I'll just regenerate that summary. Still gonna be wrong. All right, so I'm gonna submit this to regenerate, but while we're waiting, we can just continue. That's a good timestamp. The summary.
I'm gonna let you know for sure
Pretty
before.
good.
Can I put my?
There's been increase in vehicle theft.
I'm gonna go over it right now.
Done.
Not that anybody here cares that much, I know, but no. I'm just joking. It's a joke. Okay, yeah. So first of all, where I've been for the last little while. So yeah, we did the sergeant testing, and the way it works within the department is you test for the position. They rank you, and you're on an active list that's good for at least a year. And then as openings come open, then they backfill through that. So currently we have between 8 and 9 spots that are open right now. I am number 10 on the list, so I did well. That's good. So, and so yeah, I probably by like January or so, I'll be promoted at the latest, most likely by January. So you give me for a couple more months. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the support. It's awesome. So yeah, the testing process was not too bad. I got through it. And then where I've been. So when you do test and you're on the list, they tend to have you like try to cover for sergeants that are either hurt or gone, need time off, those kinds of things. So I was covering long term for one of our sergeants for almost 3 months. So that's
This
kinda
isn't covered in the summary, so I don't know.
So I got some experience, so it was good. I really enjoy it. So I'm excited to do that phase of my career when that pops up. So, but yeah, probably a couple more months at least. It could be this month that I get promoted, but it's most likely going to be January. So I'll keep you all posted, and I promise no matter what, I'll come to at least one last meeting so we can all say our goodbyes and party on or something. Maybe I'll come off duty so we can drink or something. I don't know. What we're planning, I don't know. Let's find out. But I need to throw a rager here in Sugar House. We all deserve it, I think. But yeah, I really appreciate the support. Thank you all so much. Okay, so I'm just going to cover some quick stats just to give you guys an idea of how things are looking. We made it through the summer, which is good. As y'all know, that's our busy time in the city, so things tend to go up quite a bit. We had a pretty large surge of burglaries, oddly enough, mostly like business in Sugar House, but residential as well throughout the summer. The good thing is those are starting to come down pretty significantly, which is good. And that's around the city, but we're starting to see that come down. So for this month, let's see. Yeah, for this month, we're down 3, which is good. So like overall, we're still up like 21% in burglaries, but it's coming down, so it's good. But that's just the year average. That's the year to date. If we look at the 3-year average, which gives us a little bit bigger of a picture, we're still doing pretty good. The only thing that's up a little bit is all other type burglaries, so like business burglaries, which has been a problem in Sugar House. That's up 19%, but everything else is down. It's all in the green, everything else. So for the 3-year average, we're still looking good, which is more what we look at. The year to date is okay, but it's not a big it's not a snapshot of like everything. The good thing is the violent crime is looking great. We're down 21% year to date and 26% 3-year average. So those numbers are down. That's what we really care most about is the violent crime. We want to make sure that stays low. So
didn't mention violent crime trends. Also didn't mention decrease in violent crime. Okay.
One trend that we've seen across the city lately, for some reason, is motor vehicles have stayed steady throughout the year, which is odd. Usually it goes up in the wintertime and goes down in the summertime. What they're finding is People are leaving their keys in their car. I know I've talked about this. I swear to God.
Said
I talked
steady.
about this. People are leaving their keys in their car. People are leaving their cars unlocked. And then some of it has been some of the Kia hacks. If you guys have heard about that in the news, like people are hacking the Kias and like taking off with them. So some of it's that, and that's not anybody's fault. But if you are leaving your key in your car, come on now, like, work with me here. So please don't leave your keys in your car. And as we're coming into the colder months, like if you're going to warm your vehicle up, just stay with your vehicle if you don't have like an auto start feature, so that
Actually,
just so we don't have to see
the
this increase.
officers.
Good enough though. Sugar House still is in the green overall, so we're still down for motor vehicle thefts in Sugar House specifically. But over the city, they're still up higher than they should be for this time of the year. So just be aware of that. As we come to the colder months, like as you do your shopping, all those things for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all those things, just try to put things in your trunk where people can't see them. Take them out of your car at the end of the night, or if you can park in a garage, then just park your car in the garage if you have a garage. You can take it out in the morning. But yeah, just take those little precautions; they'll help. Nothing's perfect. Sometimes you do everything, and then your car still gets broken into. But yeah, overall, we're looking pretty good in Sugar House. Any questions about anything? No. All right. Beautiful. Thank you guys for having me tonight. Appreciate you.
Sam's gonna go look at my kid's motorcycle, so he's got to get out of here. Let's go with. Let's see. Who should we do next? Ready? Let's have Christine come up, and then if the UTA and CRA comes up, come on up. So they're from the bar method. So Michael G was a long time Sugar House trustee. So this is our spotlight on business tonight. They've been down there a long time. They've endured a lot, so I thought we should invite them in.
Hi, it's nice to see you. Hi, it's nice to see you. Hi, everyone. I'm Carrie Goodwin. This is Christine. We call her curly hair Christine. You can't miss her. I am so proud to own a business in Sugar House. I love.
That's
Perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan Ray.
I'm just gonna skip that because I remember that discussion and there wasn't much more detail in there. Really just introducing the company, participating in Sugarfest, promoting fitness. Yeah.
Perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan Ray. I'm with Utah Transit Authority.
But
I'm the project manager for the S-Line extension. Just want to give a little bit of an update on where we're at today and kind of some next steps.
okay.
So this is the map.
Ethan Ray. Problem. Ethan Ray. Yeah. Tracy Tran is down here. Ethan Ray. Let's back it up there.
Perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan Ray. I'm with Utah Transit Authority. I'm the project manager for the S-Line extension. Just want to give a little bit of
Ethan Ray. Okay, his name is Ethan Ray. Ethan Ray, project manager for S-Line extension. Okay. Let's try regenerating. Oh, I got a couple things that are still being regenerated, but let's see. Status, potential impacts on parking and community engagement. Is that what he said?
Perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan Ray. I'm with Utah Transit Authority. I'm the project manager for the S-Line extension. Just want to give a little bit of an update on where we're at today and kind of some next steps. So this is the map. The gray is the current S-Line. It connects into our Central Point station, which all three of our light rail lines serve. So it's a really high point for transfers and where a lot of people are going to get to different places. And that the streetcar was originally implemented to help people get to the Sugar House community. We have what's called the first last mile connection issues. So where people have a hard time getting into our system because it doesn't go exactly where they need to go. And the S-Line helps provide that connection into the Sugar House neighborhood. Currently, we end at McClellan Street, right by Fairmont Park. So we're a little bit tucked away from the bulk of the businesses that are in Sugar House. And people who aren't familiar with the neighborhood don't know how close the streetcar is and don't know that it's an option. So what we've been working on with Salt Lake City and lots of other partners is how can we make it more visible and more accessible for the community members and better access to the community. So we're doing an extension across to Highland that will facilitate that. And you can go to the next slide that has a little bit more details on the project itself. So this is an aerial. You can see Fairmont Park here. Our current end of line is right there up to the left next to McClellan. The green shows what we're doing. And this is a little bit different of maybe what you've seen previously. So the original goal had always been to get across Highland Drive and connect directly into the shopping center where a lot of people are trying to get. There were some funding challenges with that to begin with. So we had originally ended on the property that's owned by the CRA, and you'll hear from Tracy in a minute on their project. But an opportunity came up about a year ago in order to get across the street. So we pursued that opportunity, and I've been working really closely with UDOT in order to get funding from the State Transportation Commission to make this possible. So a big shout out to everyone at UDOT as well as Salt Lake City for making this possible. But this is our current project. So what we'll have is we'll have double tracking that extends from our end of line, and that will allow us to continue to have 15-minute service. The service will come along Simpson and hug the property of the future CRA development. The roadway will, once the S line is open, will continue to be open for the Simpson. Sugarmont has planned to be closed in order to support the CRA development and provide more space for what they want to do. So that was happening regardless. And then we'll have a portion of this that will be mixed flow with traffic. So the streetcar will come actually out into the street and share lanes with the vehicles. And so we'll have traffic signals that will be installed at 1100 East and McClellan in order to facilitate the movement of the trains in and out of traffic and ensure that can be done safely. And then we'll have our new station here in the Sugar House Shopping Center. And we've been working closely with the property owners to make sure that we're working with their vision and their plans to redevelop the property so that it becomes a really big value to them. So we're currently in design with this project. We can go to the next slide to kind of highlight the schedule. So we are wrapping up design towards the end of this year and are working towards construction next year. And we know how you all have had a lot of fatigue with construction. So we're working to get this done as quickly as possible with as few impacts as possible. We have a very quick time frame that we're getting this done.
Let's try this again. Oh. Share screen. Okay. Hannah Barton. See, that's weird. It got her name actually after running through a couple times. Is that her name? Hannah Barton.
For Sugarfest on Saturday. I hope all of you are coming.
Pretty quickly through everything. There's a fundraiser for Sarah Young tomorrow at Sugar House Station. 5:30 to 7. Is that right? Last one. I'm gonna have Hannah come up because she's been working her ass off on Sugarfest. Yeah, and Julie too.
Hannah Barton.
Okay, well, Julie right here has been
Community
amazing
liaison.
with this, so I'm gonna have Hannah talk about it.
Yay! We're so excited for Sugarfest on Saturday. I hope all of you are coming. We'll be there starting at 11 a.m. on the plaza, but then live music at all of your favorite spots throughout the night until 11 p.m. It'll be a long day. It might be a little rainy, but come anyway. You aren't made out of sugar. It's going to be a really good time. We have a lot of posters left over. We canvassed every business in Sugar House today for 3 hours. I think we got them all. But if you guys...
Salt Lake City Community Reinvestment Agency.
Perfect. Hey, everyone. I'm Ethan Ray. I'm with Utah Transit Authority. I'm the project manager for the S-Line extension. Just want to give a little bit of an update.
Salt Lake City Community Reinvestment Agency, formerly known as the RDA. So
Parking structures in place. No, they're going to be the property owners are working on.
Take parking away to be able to do that extension. And so
This-
that's
so-
where there had to be a little bit of negotiation to figure out what's the ultimate solution. And Bill can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that at the end of the day, once everything's done, there's actually more parking spaces available in this area, not less. And that's the benefit of where we're trying to get to. Thank you.
She's right.
You're right, he says.
Thank you. Where's Tracy?
2027, according to their slide, sir.
That was awkward. I felt the tension.
Thank you. I do have some slides, but was just wondering if anyone's missing their coffee. Okay. So while this is coming up, again, I'm Roxy Christensen from the Sugar House Park Authority. So we are the board trustee over Sugar House Park. We are owned 50% by Salt Lake City, 50% by Salt Lake County. And we contract with Salt Lake County to manage and operate the park. So I'm just going to say that every time I come, just to clarify that, we are city county owned, county operated. I wanted to
Very
give
good.
an update on.
They want to talk redistricting.
Redistricting.
Hi, guys.
Sweet.
So as you've probably seen in the news, we've got redistricting coming for our congressional districts, which is very exciting, but also it's kind of a very fast and convoluted process. So we wanted to update you guys about where we're at and then see if you have questions, because I've personally been getting a lot of questions. I'm sure these two have too. So TLDR, it's very, very fast. And because of how the language was originally written, all maps need to have a 10-day public comment period. We are in that right now. If you would like to leave comments on the maps, I highly encourage you to do so. It's at redistricting.utah.gov. And then on Monday, the redistricting committee is going to meet and select one of the maps. Realistically, it's going to probably be maps 233 through 237. Those are the ones that the committee put forward. There's also 249, which Senator Escamilla and Representative Owens put forward as well. Those are the only ones that are really in contention. Okay, so redistricting community is going to select one, and then we're going to have a special session that day. We're scheduled for 6 hours, which to me says that there is going to be shenanigans.
Topics. It's not in here. What the hell? All topics and subtopics in the summary. Let's just try regenerating. What's good? So, okay, that issue is that the meeting didn't even cover all the topics. It just stopped here. So we need to get these two topics included. Hopefully it was just a fluke thing, but if not, I'm going to have to say, hey, include these topics and just put them in here. Hannah's the speaker for these three topics. I can just add something like, make sure to summarize the full meeting, including these topics, and then put it in. CP application presentations. second. Is this into what?
But yeah. Stuff to add, team.
Yeah, shenanigans. Lots of shenanigans. I think the big shenanigan we're seeing is this Brammer bill that is trying to implement a test that would, you can basically plug and play maps that are devised into this test they've got, and it runs a bunch of algorithms and fun stuff behind the scenes. The way that the bill...
Ben? Kim? Are you going to talk tonight? You good? You're good. Yeah, these two. No. This is the curbs at Roslyn Heights. Yeah, hey. As organized as they get.
I am a resident in Sugar House neighborhood off of 900 East and 3300 South or thereabout. My image is not.
Hi everyone, I'm Kira Johnson back on right now, and I want to emphasize that these are draft concepts and for its future. So, any questions?
Not make, if you're going to not make the soccer fields reservable.
Oh, the soccer fields would be reservable. It was just that central lawn in this one that wouldn't be reservable.
Got it that time.
Because you have to do that to make it work.
Yeah, it's because it wouldn't be used as a soccer lawn anymore, that space.
All right, let's give that another shot here. Looking at this. Share. Yeah, it's frustrating that I need to be able to prompt just sections, I think. Who is that?
Just showed it to me.
Timestamp.
They want to talk redistricting.
What? That should be okay. Copy the address. What the hell? Working. Okay.
Just showed it to me.
Let's try to just update again. Timestamps aren't really working. All right, let's back up and I guess regenerate the summary one more time. One article update after prompting it to include the last two topics, it added them to the summary but the timestamps did not work. It's weird. I think once I get this done, this is all I'm going to send off today. I'm not going to go back in time and show them the old ones yet. Get some feedback on the most recent meeting, get the communication going, maybe meet up with them at the festival this weekend and brainstorm a little bit there. Oh, cool. Well, this is good progress. Let's see how this comes out, though. If I can just get these timestamps right, I think we're done. There's public land, CIP. Well, there's actually two CIP, a community member. No, there's not. I need to get those people's names in there. Peterzo. Okay. Just dang work.
And then the pavilion.
Hold on, is it? Yeah, no, these are right. That is weird.
Ben? Kim?
Ben and Kim.
Are you going to talk tonight? You good? You're good. Okay, these two. No. This is the curbs at Roslyn Heights.
Curbs at
Hey.
Roslyn.
As organized as they get. Okay.
I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you.
Curbs at Roslyn Heights. All right. Let's see if this got it any better. City planner. It's not really a city planner. Ben and Kim. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
You're welcome to come back in.
Nobody's lost their cool yet. I'm pretty impressed with that. Thank you for letting me come tonight. I'm a little froggy, so hopefully you can hear me okay. So this area, this is a CIP project that is being proposed for this area on 2000 East, and it's about between 2280 and 2300 South. And it's the old this driveway right here is the entrance to the old Roslyn Heights Elementary School, which is now the Roslyn Heights Sports Complex. And it's just a minute from nearing completion. I do have a few maps if anybody wants them, and I have some printouts of the basic proposal. If you want to pass that, I don't have enough, but take it if you want it. If not, you can see me later, and I'll email you this. So the proposal is mainly taking safety into consideration. It's a very broad, expansive road. It's thank you. It's a very broad, expansive road. And with the traffic that comes in and out of the school, besides the traffic that comes into the neighborhood naturally, to the south is Parley's Canyon Boulevard, which directly is impacted by traffic coming from Highland High School. And I have 5 graduates of Highland High School, and I have watched them nearly burn rubber coming into our street. So I'm not pointing fingers. My children were just as guilty as anyone, but it is a really fast thoroughfare, and it's the first main road that goes all the way through to 21st South, so we get a ton of traffic there. And then with the sports complex, there's not even an existing crosswalk in this wide expanse now. There was many years ago when it was Roslyn Heights Elementary, but it's long gone. And so in this wide expanse also, if anything happens, then people start to park too deep on the road. And it's really something. They have, there's a lot of parking within there, but it will also sometimes fill up. And so we do have a parking issue. We have a speed issue, a parking issue, and then we have a snow issue. And in the winter, because of that wide expanse, the city, they're so good to clear it, but oftentimes they clear that broad expanse from the center out, blocking driveways.
I am a resident in Sugar House neighborhood.
And then with the sports complex.
But the athletic fields are pretty amazing over there.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ben. I am a resident in Sugar House neighborhood off of 900 East and 3300 South, or thereabout.
Ben.
My image is not up there yet, but the reason why I'm here is since living in my neighborhood for the past year and a half, I've noticed people speed at the intersection of Lincoln Avenue and Gregson Avenue, or Lincoln Street and Gregson Avenue. There's a
Still wrong.
Just showed it to me.
So weird. Problem. Stop.
Thank you. I do have some slides.
They want to talk redistricting. Ben?
And
Kim,
where the hell?
are you going to talk tonight? You good? You're good. Okay, these two. No. This is the curbs at Roslyn Heights. Yeah, hey. As organized as they get. Okay.
I'm pretty impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
You're welcome to come back in.
No.
That's good. All right. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of chaotic. I feel like it's going back and forth. Seems to be good. All right. So, yeah, this meeting required a lot of QC and custom prompting to get it right. It's still not perfect because, like, random things will change. Because I'm just constantly regenerating the summary with every single thing I add here. Sometimes things that were correct, it will make them incorrect in the new version. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating, but so wait, is this updated? Yeah, no, this is the current one. All right, Ben Klein. I don't think that was the guy's name, was it? Let's search. Can we search the transcript? Klein. Oh, good. It was there. Oh, good. I got that from that. Okay. Cool. All right. So that is right. So it got those names. Heart Team. Yeah, wasn't there. Okay. Now I get it. Actually, pretty good. Pretty damn good. All right.
So if you sleep in and you want to attend your class, come to Fairmont, October 11th.
Not bad. I think this
Hi
is
everyone,
good.
I'm Kira Johnson. I'm with the Public Lands Department. I'm a planner.
Okay, I think I can call this one done. Maybe I might want to just run through one more QC here. Battalion Chief, Sam Fellows. That looks good. business owner, Ethan Ray. Yeah. Pretty good. Now that is wrong, though. That's a misquote. Unless, I don't know, maybe
They want to talk redistricting.
Not just the maps from the legislature.
I don't think the idea is to focus on the process and make sure that the process is fair, balanced, brings us representation that hopefully works for more of the state than we have now.
I had 2 or 3 things I wanted to ask. Lawyer Stephanie and anybody else that's in here as a lawyer, I didn't read all the judge's decision, but I read the parts that were published in one news source or another. I have to admit, half a century ago, I took pre-law classes at the U. Some of the only classes I got an A in. I thought she did a lot of work.
It's just yeah, I mean that right there, it just brought in an error. It was correct. It had Sarah, the representative Sarah, quoted as talking about the 10-day comment period, and then it added in Nate as the one who said that, which was not correct. So that's a misquote. I'm just going to regenerate the summary and see if that fixes it. Yeah, it's weird. Like I'm making these changes. So I'm submitting. Okay, I'm adding details to the custom prompt, regenerating, and it's causing errors in other parts that are totally unrelated to the change in the custom prompt. So I don't know what that's about. It seems like, though, just regenerating it a few times, you end up getting a better result. But that's just like, seems like total chaos to me. I think we're about there. All right, here we go. Looks good. Down to here. We should talk about TLDDR. That's yeah. All right. Well, wait a second. What the hell? I mean, this. Okay. Yeah. This is. I'm gonna regenerate or update the meeting. Because seriously, that's very strange. Yeah, like the summary inside of the meeting, like sometimes skips around. It seems like right here, I just regenerated this meeting summary. Share this tab. And inside the meeting editor, the summary that's inside the editor, not the actual article summary, but the preview summary here, sometimes just leaves out huge chunks. I've seen this before. It goes from 15 minutes to 52 minutes. It's just missing like a third of the meeting in the middle. But I think if we switch over, oh man, I don't even know. Let's just update it one more time. I keep losing track of which version I'm working on, but all right, if we look at this, share screen one more time. Here's our summary. Nope. Damn, it did it. Yeah, that's really annoying. Okay, regenerating the summary is sometimes introducing new errors in parts of the summary that are unrelated, that are separate, just separate and unrelated to the custom prompt change. Also, just regenerating without changing custom prompt sometimes introduces new errors. Misquotations and skipping and summary, skipping some topics, or leaving or stopping early. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll try regenerating once more, see what happens. So, generate the summary after adding prompt. New unrelated introduced unrelated words. Change. There's something.
utah.gov. And then on Monday, the redistricting committee is going to meet and select one of the maps. Realistically, it's going to
Yeah. This much.
And for its future. So, any questions?
Not make, if you're gonna not make the soccer fields reservable.
Oh, the soccer fields would be reservable. It was just that central lawn in this one that wouldn't be reservable.
Because you have to do that to make it work.
Yeah, it's because it wouldn't be used as a soccer lawn anymore, that space. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. It's important to say, none of these are a one package. We're interested in what people are interested in.
Yes.
One that can be
Back on right now. And I want to emphasize that these are draft concepts and that the final will not be any one of these. It will be a combination of the different concepts depending on what the public is sharing insights on. So, yeah, you can go to the next slide. The first we're calling Stitch and Mend, and it's maybe the least major changes.
Digging into pages now. Less organized city council. Introducing themselves. Talking into the shared mic. Any city council. That's crazy. Dude, I know you think it's the manual. Why do you don't know anything.